SHOT Show 2020 coverage continues. Playforums.com. We're here with Joe Piedmont of Buck Knives from Buck Knives Incorporated. He's going to run us through new products for them. But Joe, what do you do at Buck?
I'm the COO at Buck, Kevin, and I get to manage the factory, so all the stuff you're going to see here is kind of my baby.
Awesome, fantastic. So why don't you run us through all the new fangled goodies?
I will. To start off, we're launching a new line of military-inspired product. We have 3 items here that come in our Coyote Tan Cerakote and Black Cerakote. And I'm just going to start here with this one, the 893 Round Combat Knife Tonto. This is 5160 steel, so very, very durable. Cerakote on there. I think anyone who's familiar with guns and Cerakote knows what that's going to do for you.
And you guys invested a lot of money in the Cerakote a lot last year, right?
Correct. We brought it in-house, so we get to control every aspect of this to make sure it's done exactly to our own spec. We even Cerakote the fasteners. You can see there's 3 fasteners here through the handle. There's 3-color micarta handle that we had specifically laid up for us.
That's extra attention to detail that you get from Buck.
Exactly. Now this knife comes in a pretty versatile sheath. It's got a nice polypropylene plastic component, snaps right in, and then a MOLLE compatible stitch component. Now this features a lot of extra little doodads. You can dial in how tight the clasp is on that by adjusting these screws. Make it pop in and pop out as easy as you want. A lot of guys like to carry these upside down, so you're going to want to tighten that up a little bit. Also, the plastic part detaches from the stitch part by just releasing it from that Velcro. That allows you to flip it over, put it back in for left hand if you're lefty, or just use this independently of the stitch component, but very versatile. Also with this is that whether you have the Tonto or the spear point, same sheath.
Same sheath fits for both. Are you going to be selling the sheath separately? Or
yes, it comes with the knife, but it also is available separately.
Awesome. So you can have one knife in multiple setups if you've got plate carrier, backpack,
right,
etc.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So its brother in this line, 891 spear point. It's just like it says, nice spear point tip. Same 5160, same Coyote Tan Cerakote fasteners, and the micarta handle, just a little more pointy. So as we round out that grouping, we have the 808 Talon.
Oh my God, that thing's a beast.
Now we developed this a few years ago as part of a joint venture that we were trying to get into a military application, and that came and went, so we doctored it a little bit and released it to the public in this version. So same 5160 steel, obviously a great big piece of steel. Same micarta handle, Cerakote coating. This one has some serrations on it, very important for cutting cordage. But also, if you notice on here, we have a ground point, but not ground sharp. Now this allows it to be a pry bar.
How thick is that? Is that 1/4 inch thick?
Yes, 1/4 inch thick.
Wow.
And if you were to need to bust in a window or a door, you can jam this into the door jamb and pop, and you get a good pry bar action on it.
There you go.
In addition, because of the curvature of this blade, it acts like a scythe. So if you remember the old days, you want to chop through whatever you're growing, that curve gives you extra power and be able to chop through it.
Awesome.
So it also comes with a similar sheath to the Tonto and the spear point, a molded component, and whoops, got these backwards here, and a stitch component. Same adjustability to dial in how tight this is going to snap into that sheath.
Very cool.
That's the 808 Talon. Now all these come in black Cerakote as well. So we have the black G10 handle, black Cerakote, same features as the tan, just in black.
In-house capability, if you had a large enough order, you could do any color they wanted.
Correct.
So we could conceivably see what it plays orange or whatever down the road.
With enough demand, for sure.
Yep.
Coming to the next week, we introduced the Slim Selects last year. We're just bringing out some new colors this year. We got an orange. We had a huge request for orange after we brought these out last year. People love this knife. They just wanted to be able to find it. And so orange is the ticket, and we have it in the 110 version and the 112. Next on the list of new products, we're going to go down here. And everybody is familiar with the Packlight series that Buck's been building for years. We had been powder coating this, but with our Cerakote capabilities in-house, we are re-releasing the Packlight in orange and what we're calling Buck Brown. It's a nice bronze color. So again, a huge response to Packlights and not being available in orange. We had more requests for orange Packlights than anything else.
I believe it. I mean, it's a classic hunting knife. You know, you want something that you can see in the field if you're in the middle of dismembering a deer or something like that.
Exactly.
And it's an obvious choice.
You'd be surprised how many people will lay their knife down and then that's it. So this has been, you know, a lot of customers asked for this. We responded. It's Cerakote. It's not going to chip off. It's not going to be a coating that is hindering you. It's only going to help. So the whole series comes in brown and orange. Now next on the list, we have the Pursuit series. Now this is a full line, 3 folders and 2 fixed blades hunting knives. And we took some cues from the way hunters are going about purchasing their products these days. A lot of guys are not buying wood-handled rifles anymore. They're using black rifles and platforms. And so we designed this to coincide with that trend in selection of weapon and hunting. So you'll notice that this one has a little more tactical feel, but still very functional as a hunting knife. So this is a small folder. This will be used for your small game. And it also comes in a large folder, and then a large folder with a gut hook. And then also 2 fixed blades.
Fantastic.
Now these all feature a nylon sheath. So a stylish nylon sheath with a very effective clasp. One of the things we've done for years is we put a springy strap in here. So you pop that in and the snap gets out of the way. So when you pull this knife out, you're not cutting the strap. So we've had that for years. We've put that in this product as well.
Excellent.
That's the Pursuit. And it comes in, like I said, a variety of sizes. Mid-year this year, we head into hunting next year, we're going to be coming out with a pro version of this as well, upgraded steel and orange. So look for that.
S30, S35?
S35, I believe, yes.
Very cool.
So this is going to be your all-around bargain hunting product, and then for those guys who want to step up and still have the function of a injection molded handle with a rubber overlay, we're going to have a product for you as well.
These have MSRP in the 50s to 90s?
These, yeah, the small here is at 60 MSRP, and then ranging up to 75 for the large.
Awesome.
So
very, very cool.
you'll find those in stores in that $50 to $60 range. So.
Excellent.
All right, so rounding out our new products for the year, we have some new colors. In our fishing series, we have the Abyss product. Now this knife has been around, Buck, for a while. We just put Cerakote on it and changed the handles to a solid plastic handle. Same great knife, just a new great look on this thing.
Very cool.
And also, for you that are familiar with the Nighthawk, this is a product Buck's made for years. We went to a Cerakote on it as well as a change in the rubber overmold on the handle. 655, 650, same thing. And then we brought out the pig sticker, 651 Nighthawk.
That's a lot more tactical looking than some of the others.
It is, and it's part of a tactical series, and we had this knife for a lot of years, and we had taken it out, put it in the vault, now we're bringing it back, put it on the Nighthawk handle.
That's almost a bayonet.
It almost is, yeah.
You put some bayonet hardware on that, you're making a military contract for it.
Well, some guys like a little longer reach with the knife, and the spear point here is very durable, less breakage than say on the dark wood.
What's the MSRP on that giant one?
That's $150.
What else do we have?
These we brought out last year, Compadre series. We had upgraded these to Cerakote again and a new handle. Previously, this was done in red powder coat with a wood handle. And we had a lot of people who liked red, but a lot of people who hated red as well. So
that's one thing I have noticed is a lot more sedate colors this year.
Right. So we've tried to be a little more out there with colors, but we seem to get a lot of pushback from customers who, once they see it, they say, well, I'm not so sure. So this is a much better platform. This natural micarta handle is very grippy, very durable. The 104, 106, and the 108 have all been upgraded to Cerakote with these handles. So this is one of my favorite knives right here, this Fro. And for anyone who chops a lot of kindling or is just out doing brush, this is a great companion. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, camera.
Right, it's a big knife, right? So.
Everybody loves batoning with their knives. For this,
Right.
you really don't have to. Just chop right through it.
You can, but if you do want a baton, this thing's going to last forever. And so it's.
What's the steel on that? 5160?
This is 5160 as well, so it's going to last you. It takes a beating, and with the leather sheath, you have the opportunity to carry it on the hook, or these things, buck knives. It's I think one of the things we've been criticized over the years is that there's no obsolescence in our knives, right? They last forever, so you only have to buy it once. We'd like you to buy more than one, though. And that's pretty much it for So that's pretty much it for the new product this year.
Well, Joe, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us. Once again, this is 2020 SHOT Show coverage at Buck Knives booth. Joe Piedmont. We appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for letting me come on camera.
No worries. You have a good one, okay?
All righty.